years. That's saying something. Let's see if his hype lives up to it. Zouggary wearing the white gloves, Glunder wearing black.
Yeah, if you're a kickboxing fan who follows a lot of the other leagues, you know how big this fight is. And it's a fight in the making. Both of these guys used to fight in amateur tournaments together, never fought each other, but they've been in the same tournaments.
Glunder said, listen, I know people think we're just going to stand there and exchange fire, but I'm going to be more smart. I'm going to stick and move. I'm not going to let him just fire off in the pocket.
Glunder has that reach advantage, so that's what he wants to do. And that jab is going to be a very strong weapon for him.
Rarely do you see someone who's only 1 inch taller than someone else, but have a 9-inch reach advantage.
Nice lunging left hook, just shows that athleticism and explosiveness of Zouggary.
Well, we've built it up enough, Joe. Let's see what happens now.
Nice patience from Massaro.
Right.
Being very selective.
Both men with plenty of experience. Glunder, over 40 pro fights. Zouggary with 32.
And it's probably going to take one hard shot from one of these guys to open up. They're both very aggressive. They don't want the other to gain momentum.
Nice body shot from Zouggary.
It looks like Zouggary is really waiting for that counter left hook of Glunder because he's rolling under it every time.
Big Mike shouting instructions to Glunder. Must not like what he's doing so far, but he appears to be winning the round.
He's staying very patient, very calculated.
Break. Fight.
And he's trying to use straight punches because those are the punches that'll keep Zakaria away.
There's a flying knee from Zouggary and finishes it off with a left hook. Break. Fight. Tried the spinning back fist, just grazed off the skull of Glunder.
He needs to make sure he lands with the glove. It's a foul if it hits the forearm or the elbow. Nice right hand landed from Massaro.
Finally, Zouggary lets his hands go at the end of the round and buckled Glunder for just a minute. But is it too little too late for him to win that round?
Yeah, it was a very close back and forth throw. Both guys staying very patient. But let's take a look at that end exchange. Nice left hook from Zouggary. Just kept coming to continue with punches, trying to score as much as he can before the round ends. Get his lasting impression in for the judges.
Is that going to have to be the type of fight Zouggary has? Just letting his hands go when he gets inside?
Yeah, he needs to go and wait for that opportunity. You're going to see him try to move around the outside, but when he comes in, he's got to attack with everything he has. And I liked how he mixed up the body a little bit. He's mixing in those spectacular hook kicks and spinning back fists. He needs to keep it structured, and he needs to come, and when he's in, keep going.
Round two. Glunder in the black gloves, Zouggary in the white. Who'd you give round one to?
Well, I think Massaro Glunder did a good job at, staying patient, staying long. He was a little bit busier, so I'm going to give the first round to Massaro. But again, very close, and if it goes to double Z, I wouldn't be surprised.
If you're just joining us, you're watching two 23-year-olds at the very early stage of their glory careers. Don't want to quite call it a crossroads fight, but certainly the winner of this bout has a very bright future.
And I'm sure they'll learn a lot from each other after this fight, where it's just going to improve their career.
Break! Fight! Glunder came in off balance, but once he got hit by Glunder, said, all right, I'll fight off balance, I don't care.
Both opened up there, not much landed. Nice body work, doubling up that left hook, moving to the outside. Zouggary trying to move his head. He has to get inside because Glunder keeps throwing that jab. Move his head, get inside.
That just missed. Right. Glunder and Zouggary known for their spectacular offense. Haven't seen a massive strike landed yet, though. Glunder has landed one more, but has thrown 20 more.
Zougary's doing good work when he mixes levels. That left hook to the body looks really good. And then he follows low kicks.
Only 3 rounds to get it done. No time to feel your opponent out. It's now or never. That's what Glory Kickboxing is all about. And the strikes landed pretty close. One step. Fight! Break! Fight!
Zouggary trying to use angles. Good strategy.
Oh, nice counter left from Glunder.
Very nice. He's been looking for that left hook since the first round.
Flying knee attempted again by Zouggary, who had a nice flare at the end of round 1. Let's see if he gives us another one here in round 2.
It seems like it's his strategy. He likes to really dominate the last 10 seconds of the round.
That's how Sugar Ray Leonard beat Marvin Hagler. Dominated the last few seconds of the round, and it's the lasting impression that judges see. And even though he wasn't landing as many strikes, many punches, he was given a lot of those close rounds. Right?
Here's that step back, left counter, left hook from Masaru Glunder. Probably one of the more significant strikes in the fight so far. A lot is being thrown, but both of these guys have pretty tight defense, and not much of the damaging strikes are being landed. But that left hook was perfectly timed.
There's Alyssa saying hello from Amsterdam. You can follow her on Instagram or follow Glory Girls. Always dressed to the nines, our Glory Girls. There's the former Miss Belgium. We have Sweden, the United States, and Belgium represented in our 3 Glory Girls tonight. It's like the International House of Pancakes. Fight! Here we go. Round 3. Glunder and Zouggary.
Beautiful combination work, changing levels by Double Z.
Zougary's tired of this pedestrian pace. He doesn't want a kickboxing match. He wants to fight.
Well, I feel Zouggary really needs to put some pressure on, because the first round could have edged towards Masaru. Second round, very close. So there's no definitive winner so far.
Zouggary did well to duck that high kick. That was a decapitating looking high kick coming. Now Zouggary trying to get creative. As you can see, Glunder has been headhunting. Only 8 strikes to the body.
Both throwing 79 punches. Very close fight.
Glunder again going for the head kick. Break! Fight! Break! Fight!
on, guys.
A lot of clinching in this third round. The fatigue's kicking in.
Oh, that knee may have caught Glunder. I think that's a knockdown. And it is no weight. That is a crucial non-call by Paul Nichols, our referee. I thought it was a knockdown.
It was hard to tell because I couldn't see where the knee landed.
Glunder, as you can see, is holding here, Joe. A little wobbly. You can see the right leg giving out. Zouggary going in now.
And he just landed another knee to the body, and now he's smiling.
A crucial no call there by our referee, but to be fair, obviously no replay. It was a hidden knee. Wasn't quite easy to tell what happened.
And what makes it difficult is because you had Double Z's pressure coming forward, so it could have been a off-balance strike over a knockdown.
Paul was ready to lift his right hand and start the count, and instead said no knockdown. A split-second call he had to make. Either way, this is a great round for Zakaria Zouggary. You can see the footwork, the leg work there for Glunder, not there. If Zouggary could tag him with another big shot, he might go down again.
This is the time of the fight. We see Zouggary really pick it up.
So it was a good fight, not the great fight we'd hoped, but really an interesting round 3. And before we go to break, want to take a look at that non-knockdown, Joe. You tell me.
All right, here it came in. See, it's still hard to tell from that angle. Did it clip the temple of Zouggary? Of Glunder. Did it clip? I still can't see it.
Well, to me, the proof was in the pudding. When Glunder stood up, he didn't argue, he didn't say anything, he just looked a little off balance. Either way, no knockdown, no point deduction. Did Glunder do enough? The decision when we return to Holland. This is a very back and forth fight.
Yeah, it was tough, and it was very close to call because each guy was doing good at different parts of the round. So how much did they dominate each round to steal it? That's up to the judges, but it was a lot of back and forth, a lot of inside scrappy fighting between the two, but it was Massaro first doing well with his jab and long punches, but then Double Z came in and really started mixing up levels with his boxing, started landing some flying knees, spin kicks, and there's that knockdown, the not called knockdown that could have changed the fight.
Here are our strike count statistics. Zouggary throwing 133 strikes compared to Glunder's 159. He landed 8 more total overall.
And there was a lot of back and forth. Both guys did a good job at mixing up the levels of strikes. To have even head and body strikes just shows intelligent fighting.
Not an easy one for our 5 judges. Let's see how they have it scored. Here's Tim Hughes.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of kickboxing, we go to the judges' scorecard. Our 5 international judges score it this way. 2 have it 29-28. The other 3, 30-27. A unanimous decision for your winner, Zakaria Zouggary.